What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and some more Victory at Sea coverage for you. So we got a new arrival here that we're going to take a look at for you today. That's the Royal Navy subs and motor torpedo boat sections here. So we get 3 subs and 4 MTB sections, and we'll take a quick look on the back so we can see what that content is for us here. So we get 3 S-class subs, a Fairmile A, Fairmile B, Fairmile C, and Fairmile D section, and then the cards and damage sliders as per usual. So we'll be right back. We'll get this open for you guys, get it sorted out, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, guys, we're back. We got everything opened up for you. So, as is normal with these sub and motor torpedo boat packs, there's not too much in there. And again, we've kind of harped on this in some of our other reviews and unboxings for the other nations so far. So these are rather expensive boxes for what you're getting. You pay 40 bucks, and this is your content here. So we get our sheet of damage sliders. That's pretty much standard in everything you get. 3 sub cards, nothing for the torpedo boats. Basically, you'll have to reference those in the main rules. And I know some people have been kind of creating their own custom cards, but something worth using just because you're going to have a lot of them. So you'll want an easier way to keep track of what all is going on with those. So we'll come to the stats in just a second. Those cover the subs. Speaking of which, again, good stuff here. So this is all the newer or the good Warlord resin. So no more of that dark stuff that we saw with some of the initial product waves. So the S-Class subs, not much to them, but of course that's the same with all these subs. So super tiny, but the detail is still there, if we can get to focus right. So, and these should paint up pretty quick. We basically see the deck gun and most of the hull there. So anyway, again, so we get 3 of those bad boys. And then the different Fairmiles, as we kind of have them organized here. So we have A, B, C, and D. And, if we can get a little bit closer and still get the focus here, Warlord has actually managed to capture the differences between these guys fairly well. So you can kind of see different things going on the bases here. Get our hand out of the way. And then the D looks like it's packing some more torpedoes and everything. But yeah, so we get 1 of each of those. But coming back real quick to the price thing, right? So like I said, we're paying 40 bucks for this, which is just it's an oddity because again, we get things like some of the battleships, some of the the carriers and stuff that are in the $20 to $30 range, and just significantly more resin and extra metal bits and stuff like that to finish up the ships. You still get a card and all that, and like I said, it's just you get more product in that sense than what you get here. So again, we've kind of talked about this in our other reviews, but I think what I would have loved to have seen in with these is either like some of the other factions have a different setup on the torpedo boats, but here maybe getting like 2 of each of the different sections, or a 4th sub or something like that. But it's this is typically something that you're going to want more of in quantity, and that gets expensive pretty quickly if you need to, depending on what you want to field, getting like 2 or 3 or more boxes of that, you can easily get into the over $100 range just to get these little ships. So I feel like there just should be a better price point reached for these. But let us know in the comments, guys, what your thoughts are overall on that. We've had some pretty decent discussions here in some of the other review videos for the different subs and torpedo boats. So for you British players, eager to hear what your guys' thoughts are on that. So then we move on to the S-Class subs here. So we get for 50 points here, flank speed 3/2, armor of 2 up, hull of 2. Again, subs aren't really there to take hits and actually engage in real combat. It's got agile, sub hunter, and submersible, of course, as you might expect. It's got 1 3-inch deck gun. Can do a little bit of work in a pinch, but really there to plink away at some merchant ships. If you're going that route, ideally. A little bit of AA, local 1, and then only forward, no aft torpedoes here, but forward Mark 8s with the ranges there. And you're gonna have to get pretty close to really engage effectively with them. It's interesting that short range and then long range are basically an inch apart here. But anyway, 6 attack dice, 3 damage dice, devastating and slow loading, of course, as we might expect. And then if we flip these over, get some real life stats on these guys. Um, so it looks like initially commissioned in 1932, and then some various groups later on, with 42 being the latest. So some of the ships in the line here, we got Sea Lion, Sea Wolf, Sea Rover, Seraph, Sirdar, and then 45 more to give you some flexibility there. So in group 3 is basically when we get our main refit here. So we can actually add aft torpedoes as below, basically the same stats as the forward ones, for an extra 10 points, which seems very reasonable, and really has the potential there to add more damage output to you. And then in 43, we can also add another refit, adding radar for 5 points. So very useful in certain situations there. But yeah, that gives you the S class, guys. So that's, again, everything you get in the book here, or not the book, sorry, the box. So we're not too focused on the Brits for our fleets. We've got 4 other ones that we're playing, really more dedicated to those. The U.S., the Kriegsmarine, the Japanese, and then now the Regia Marina. But yeah, just coming back to the way these boxes have been set up, guys. Let us know your thoughts overall on what you get, your content here, and how you plan on using your MTB sections and subs, and just how many of these have you purchased. And for those who do have 3D printers out there, obviously, you have a way around it. But for those who have decided to get more of these and field larger flotillas and stuff like that, let us know just how far you've gone and what you think overall on the pricing picture of those. But that is a quick look at the Royal Navy subs and MTB sections here for this first wave of these types of ships in Victory at Sea. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. We do appreciate everybody stopping by to hang out and check this out. And if you guys need or want to support the channel a little bit more, check out the link in the description there. That will take you over to Warlord. Anything you pick up will help support the channel via that link. And then also for your prospective store owners or anything out there, or those who want your local store to set up a Warlord account, we have another link in description there, so check that out too. So if you want to pass that along to any interested parties, that is there for you as well. So we can help spread the hobby. All right, take care, guys.